we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. So if you look on your screen, that was a post made by Cedric Mitchell on his Facebook page on October 12, 2022. The post says, if I am killed anytime soon, it's because the ex and her family stole my house and are trying to kill me over it. I'm not giving up on it. So my family in England, thanks for your support and believe in me anyway. Cedric continued. They made an attempt on my life before. Now, 2 days ago on October 10, they attacked me again because the Supreme Court made a judgment in my favor. The police station in Santa Cruz that I reported the matter to is of no help because they are associated with that family. He closed off by saying, they damaged my car and got away with it. There is Cedric on your screen. I'm going to be talking to one of Cedric, also known as Cedi's sister, and she's going to be telling me about him being missing and was most likely killed. During the conversation, I'm going to be showing you a video of Cedi's wife, one of her daughters, and a male. After Cedi's disappearance, they went to his home and they tried to enter it. I'm also going to be playing 1 or 2 voice notes. Remember to hit on the love button from now. Also, share the video. Listen this.
Hi.
Hey, morning, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am good. Yeah, the time can talk now?
Yeah.
Alright, tell me what has been happening.
So, my brother, he's been missing in Jamaica from 2023, and I haven't really been getting no assistance from the police. The police are very, how can I say, stand backish kind of thing.
Okay.
And yeah, and I know that it could be his ex-wife's family or the tenants in his house that is involved with my brother being missing.
All right, hold on a bit. What's the name of your brother?
Cedric Mitchell.
Cedric Mitchell.
Yes.
They have an alias that they call him. Cedi. How old is he?
No, he's now 50. He's 56.
56. And he used to live abroad or live in Jamaica all his life?
He not all his life. He was born in England, but he married a woman in Jamaica in St. Elizabeth.
Oh, so you said he was born in England, but he married a woman in St. Elizabeth. Where in St. Elizabeth?
Goshen.
So was he married in Jamaica or in England?
In Jamaica.
So how long has he been in Jamaica?
Around 22 years.
22 years. Okay. When he was okay. So what? He would have come to Jamaica and met her, or he met her?
He met her in Jamaica, yeah.
And he married and decided to stay in Jamaica.
Yeah, and he built a house. His first house with his wife. And they had 3 kids, supposedly, because anyway, he had 3 kids, and then he got divorced in 2015 due to her being seeing other people, basically.
Yes.
And he won the case, of her paying him for half of the house. our family did say to him, just leave her with the house, and just come home. But he decided to, because he wanted to stay around his children. So he built a house. The first house was in Content. The second
So
house...
hold on. So the first house he built was in Content on her land or her family land?
Her family's land, but he bought that part of the land.
Okay, so they went to court and the court said she should pay him half of the money?
Yes.
For the property?
Sorry?
For the property?
Yes.
Was he ever paid?
No.
Okay, so you said he built another house where?
He built his first house in Content, Goshen.
Yes.
And then he built his second house in Pepper, just down the road from Content.
Okay. And
so that his children can visit him.
So that, the children could visit him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
yes.
Apparently, the children's minds were kind of like, sorry, I just can't find the words right now. But the children were against him as well. Basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the children were more on the mother's side than that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that was from 20, and he built another house there. So he got married again or what?
No, he didn't get married again.
Okay. So what? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
He tried to be, because I saw a video, and he tried to be very amicable with his wife, but she was a bit aggressive.
You have that? You have that video?
I'll have to find. Have I got that video?
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask his friend. Actually, who lives in St. Elizabeth for the video.
Okay. So what has been happening since? I guess he built another house. What has happened since then?
Well, he was there for quite okay, and he was renting part of the house, and he kept one room for himself because he always comes back and forth to England. He stays with me.
Oh.
And he works and he gets money and then goes home again. Sometimes he'll stay 1 year and then go home. Sometimes he stays 6 months and go home. That's his home. He didn't like England. He loved Jamaica.
Yes.
Completely.
Yes.
So he was back and forth, mostly spending more time in Jamaica.
Yes.
So of 2023, he wanted to start a tutor tour business with his friend.
What kind of business?
A tutor tour. Am I saying it right? A coach business.
A transportation?
Yeah. It says
Juta. Juta. Oh, Juta. Okay. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tutor tour.
Yes.
And he did ask me to help him financially, and I was going to send him £6,000 to help him put together with his money that he earned. And him and his friend was going to start this tutor tour
mm-hmm.
in Montego Bay. He was going to leave his house and rent somewhere in Montego Bay and do his business up there.
Yes.
Because they didn't want him to do any business in St. Elizabeth.
They who?
They saying his ex-wife's family.
Oh? Mm. When they said they didn't want him to do any business, what? How?
Okay, because it would have been a competition, because his ex-wife's brother he has businesses all over St. Elizabeth.
So the ex-wife's brother has bosses also?
Yes.
Oh, I understand you. So what happened? You said we are at 2023 when you said he was planning on doing that. What happened after that?
So July 16th, he went back to Jamaica from America.
July when?
The 16th
of July 2023.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
He called me and said he landed okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, he texted me and said he landed okay. At that time, I was in Spain with my family.
Yes.
So I said, when I get back, I'll call him.
Mm-hmm.
Between the 16th and the 31st of July, he was okay. So, because I spoke to him on the 26th of July.
Yes.
Saying that I will be sending the money soon. Mm-hmm. And he was up in the hills in Fantiland there's a place called Fantasyland in St. Elizabeth. He was with his friend, his name is Dwal Rickett, conversating, and he introduced me by the video call, said, "Oh, this is my friend Dwal," or his name, they call him Ras Andy. So I met Ras Andy through the video. And from that day, or from the 26th, 27th, 28th and 29th of July, he was last seen on his phone. You know when you do WhatsApp calls?
Yes.
And I checked. I don't know why I checked, because I was calling him, and I said, let me check what last day was on his phone. It was 29th. So I said, all right then. Because sometimes my brother would delay call, replies, so I leave him. So, but because I know that he and myself was talking business, my brother's a businessman.
Yes.
And he would definitely call me and say, Maxine, I'm going to the Western Union. Is the money there yet?
Yes.
But I've been calling him, Cedric, I'm sending money. Where are you? I just want to know that I could send the money for him to pick it up.
Yes.
Said, give me a call back. Cedric, what's going on? I looked on my WhatsApp and it said 29th of July. That was in, like, I was checking my phone in August. So I said, what's going on? So I just...
so let me understand this. So others can understand. You're checking your phone in August and you're still seeing July 29.
That's right.
2023. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I left it a little bit. And I said, because I'm working and I'm just doing so much things, and I've got my family and stuff. So I said, let me. If he needs the money, he'll call me.
Yes.
But he didn't call me. So I started to call him. He never answered. So in September now, I called. No, I said, no. This is not right. This is not how he behaves. Even if it wasn't for money, he would answer me. He would say, no, Max, I'm a good man. You know?
Yes.
And he would give me a thumbs up. Nothing. So I called my daughter, who he is always in contact with, and I said, Tamika, when last did you talk to Cedric? And she said, I think it was the 27th of July. I said, but like the 29th of July, he was last seen on his WhatsApp, and he's always on social media. When he's here, he's always on his WhatsApp. He's always on YouTube. He's always on his social media.
Yes.
So Tamika said, no, that don't make sense. Let me call him. No answer. When Tamika calls him, he answers straight away. That's his bestest niece ever. It's like my daughter's like his daughter.
Yes.
So he didn't answer. So I just said, you know what? Just call. We didn't have the number for his wife. We've been trying to find her on Facebook. We couldn't find her. Anyhow, so we're calling around. Then we saw on his social media the Wild Ricketts. So they call him Ras Andy, and he responded, and we said, "Have you seen Cedric? Have you heard from him?" He said, "No, I don't. Me and Cedric didn't really." On the 26th of July, Ras Andy said that him and Cedric had a conversation after I hung up, because Cedric said to him, "Sure, man, my sister's coming," because I was supposed to come in April of 2024. My sister's coming, and you see them tenants there in my house? They mash up my house. He actually asked these tenants to leave by the end of July, I think, but the woman begged him for another month to stay because she didn't find nowhere to live.
Yes.
Because when he got back from America on the 16th, he went home and he saw that the woman that he rented the house to had 4 children. She only said she had 2 children, and her husband was there.
Yes.
And this husband of hers, his name is Lester Smith. He planted coconut trees in the yard, but my brother said, hold on, coconut trees take years to grow. Why are you planting coconut tree in my house? Can you pick up the coconut tree? Pick them up. So apparently before this man Lester Smith rented my brother's house, he rented somewhere else in St. Elizabeth, and he planted coconut tree, and the landlord said, no, pick up the coconut tree then and actually leave my yard. So he went. Cedric rented these people his house.
Yes.
Unbeknownst to himself that this man Lester Smith come from Clarendon and he was running away from certain bad man things.
Oh,
I
yes.
don't know what they were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So he planted a coconut tree in my brother's yard. My brother said pick them up. They had a little dispute, but the man said he picked them up kindly. Yeah?
Yes.
So there was no more argument. So the woman begged Cedric, please, sir, let me just stay 1 more month so I can find myself somewhere. However, Cedric, in this time now, before all of this happened, sorry to go back and forth.
Yes.
Before all of this happened, Cedric and Sandera Smith, which is the woman I'm talking about, who begged him to stay.
That is Lester Smith's wife.
Lester Smith's wife.
Yes.
Cedric and this woman, she is a singer. And Cedric phoned my daughter. I can't remember what date that was, But he phoned my daughter and he said to her, because my daughter's boyfriend, he is a music, he does recording.
Yes.
So he asked my daughter, please, this girl is really good at singing, she needs help, blah, blah, blah. And he said, he asked my daughter if she can talk to her boyfriend about Sandera, and he asked my older brother Shane if he's got anyone that he knows that can, big her up for the music thing. But my brother knows this guy named Superflex who does music recordings over here as well.
Yes.
So my brother and my daughter said, yeah, man, we can try and see if we can do things for her.
Yes.
So I can send you a voice note of my brother asking my brother Shane, this girl, man, it sounds like he really felt for her. So that means my brother said to me, I wonder if them two was closer than we really think.
Yes.
Yo, this is one of my friends, Listen to music and thing. And when I know, anybody can use our combination with our shallow work. Flex, I say, music industry, I say, anybody. And respect for the bike and everything, but yo, couldn't get there without it.
But she claims that she didn't really know Cedric. The only reason why she know him is because she's renting his yard. So
I need you to send me the voice note when you finish. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I will send it.
And photographs of Cedric as well, if you have.
Of course.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, okay. So she asked him if she can stay 1 more month. He said, "Chumma." He felt sorry for her. He did say, "Yes, you can."
Yes.
But basically, when Andy and said it was talking after I spoke to him and I hung up, said it said, "Chumman, these people need to leave, man. Come, my sister, I'll come, and these people are just, they're a bit too strong. I don't trust them."
Yes.
Especially the man. So on the 24th of July, Andy said to me...
That is 2023 we are at, yes. Go ahead.
Right. So on the 24th of July, Cedric and these people had an argument. Well, Cedric and the man had an argument about the rent money. And over the phone, Cedric was arguing with this man. So obviously Cedric must have said to him, this time for leave. So you're going to leave soon. So basically Cedric said, "You've mashed up my house. I have to decorate my house again."
Yes.
And the deposit money, you can't have. But I can't remember. It's either the deposit money. I'm gonna let Russ Andy talk to you. Is that okay?
Yeah, man. As long as he's willing to talk, yes.
Let me just see if I can add him onto this call. Yeah.
But I'm recording, so we need to brief him. So that I don't know if he's gonna want to say anything. That.
Of course he will, man.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see now. So, because he will be able to tell you. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, he will be able to tell you the argument that they had. Andy. Hello? Hey.
Morning, Ross Andy. Yeah, tell him who you're talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking to Popeye News. Would you like to speak with me?
Sure.
It's up to you if you like. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Yeah, Andy, boy, go on. Blessings, man. Yeah, man. Should talk to me about our brother, Cedric. What's the deal? What's happening? In your view, what's happening?
But basically, they said it drained some people in my house, as the news is suggest.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, these people turn against him and rob him and kill him. And I think, of my opinions.
Yeah? How will I say?
Yeah, man. Because when he came back from America, these people were violating him house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They were holding up their end of the bargain about because they had more children than they told him. And,
because she told him his 2 children and it's actually 4.
Right.
Yes.
And the house was in a deplorable condition outside and inside. So he wanted to abort the whole renting thing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't really want to involve anybody like authorities because he wanted the people to go by themselves.
Yes.
And they told him that they were leaving. So he was happy about that. But then the woman called him on his phone. I was a witness to that. I asked him because she had paid 1 month rent in advance for August.
Mm-hmm.
Which him find that strange, and he asked me, why you think them pay 1 month rent in advance? I didn't know either.
Yes.
So basically the woman called him and said she had difficulty finding a place to stay. You know, it was going to be hard for her to find a place by the end of July.
Yes.
So she was
July, sorry. Okay, I thought it was the end of August, but
okay.
Go on.
Yes.
So he was supposed to leave by the end of August, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had paid for August in advance.
Yes.
And he said, all right, he was sorry for her. And he told her, all right. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, after that, on the 24th, he came to visit me. On the 24th, he called me on my phone.
Of July?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they hear this man is threatening him in the background. He just say, yo, listen to this, Andy. And I heard the man threatening him over $25,000, threatening him life and saying, go hurt him.
That's Lester.
Right. And he told me he didn't even sleep in his house. He was sleeping in his car.
Mm.
But then he came to visit me on the 25th because he was doing some work in the hills. And I asked him if everything alright, and he told me, don't worry, talk about it. It's everything good. So I left it. I didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Then on the 26th, he visited me again because, as I told you, I was working. And he was on the phone with his sister. He was supposed to receive some money from his sister to start a new jutta tour business that he was working on.
Yes.
Right. So he was on the phone with his sister, and that's when I eventually met his sister.
Yes.
You know, for the
You can say my name, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
But after that, the rain started to fall, and they was coming out of the rain because I was in the hills.
Mm-hmm.
But then he was still complaining, saying he want these people out of my house. When I heard him tell the woman she can stay until August. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, but the reason why he's saying that, Ras, as well, because remember he knew that I was coming in April so he was kind of complaining, you know, venting really.
Yeah, he wanted them out the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because things wasn't going right.
So Ras, let me ask you something. So where are these people now? They're still at the house?
I have no idea where these people are, you know, sir. Believe me.
Okay.
I don't know, because eventually Maxine got the police to evict them.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're located right now.
Tell him why eventually they left, because when I gave them the eviction note, they laughed in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they didn't want to leave because they already had their plans, you know.
Yes.
They told the police. Well, the first initial time they told the police about the thing, they told the police that Cedric actually gave his house keys to them and say he can't live there with them, and then he left.
Yeah.
That's what they told the police in the first when I was a witness to that.
Yes.
The little boy, 9-year-old boy, was the only person who witnessed Cedric leave in a deportee car with a ball and a Rasta man. Now in front of the police, this Lester Smith man was trying to persuade the little youth to tell the police that I was the one who came to pick up Cedric last.
Yeah.
But the youth told the police it wasn't me, and the police was actually accusing him of false accusation.
Yes. Oh, so they might try to implicate you in a disappearance.
Right.
Oh.
So he was trying to coax the little boy to say it was me who came to pick up Cedric.
Yeah.
The little boy in front of the police said it wasn't me. You know?
All right.
So he was furious about this. This Lester Smith man was furious about this.
Yes.
And then the police took his woman in for questioning because the woman told him that Cedric had just gave him the house key and left and said he can't live here with them when he wanted them out of his house before. So this was strange. And then she made up another story talking about she gave the Cedric 7-month rent before he left, before he jumped in a car with strange people and left.
Yes.
But then we are hearing from the police that this receipt from the bank for 7-month rent was 31st of July, and the woman told the police that Cedric went missing on the 25th of July. And he said she last saw him on the 25th of July. And she said the little boy was the last one who actually saw him leave the premises.
Yes.
And he pushed his van. Look, Cedric just last night insured his vehicle when he came back from America. So why would he jump in a car with strange people and leave his van there?
Yes.
And actually not even drive him van. The woman said push his van in the garage and leave. And then
she actually said he pushed his van. Why would he
push it? Yeah, and then leave.
And then leave with these strange people. And nobody, Cedric don't leave in no car with nobody at all.
Yeah.
You don't do them something there. I mean, he prefer drive behind or whatever.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Andy.
Basically, this woman is telling lies, and the police was helping this woman to really cover up her lies. You know what I mean?
All right, Andy. Andy, it's all right. I think I hang up, Andy. Let me talk some more to Maxine. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. Enough respect. Anything else me talk back to you? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, man. Enough respect. So, Maxine, what has been happening since October 2023?
So, my concerns are the police failure to investigate.
All right. At what point did you inform the police officially about it, and what? Tell me from there.
Oh, so Andy was involved with that because we called Andy and we asked him, from England. Me, my mother, my sister, my nieces were witness to this. We called Andy and said, Andy, can you go to the police station and make a missing persons report? Because when we called the police, they said we can't do it because we're not in Jamaica. We're not on the land of Jamaica.
Yes.
So we called Andy and said, can you make that report? So he goes to the police station and the report. I can't remember any of the police stations.
The reason why let me just stop you. The reason why I tell him to hang up, I didn't want him to say too much. But the fact that I'm recording and he's here, I didn't want him to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Anyway, go ahead.
That's okay. So basically,
so Andy would have made a report, and then
Andy made a report.
Yes.
But inside that Santa Cruz police station, the policewoman taking the interview, taking the notes of what Andy was saying. She was writing and stopping and writing and stopping. And Andy said, please, ma'am. And he's very polite. He said,
Yes.
Please, ma'am, you're not really taking down things that I'm telling you. Why is that? And this is how she responded. What the f*** you want me to do? Suck out your wall? That is exactly what she said.
Yes.
Yeah, I have recording of that.
Oh, it was okay. Yes.
So Andy said, but ma'am, why are you going on like this? And then we on the other end said, excuse me, ma'am, but are you not the police? Why are you behaving like you're a civilian and you are in argument with us for something that we haven't done? So this woman was getting on so bad that another police officer interjected, but he was kind of like saying, "Chaman, just take down the information." But at the same time, a woman from outside walked into the conversation that Andy was having with these people, taking down the missing report, and they stopped and they left him, and they went to
the
deal
woman.
with this woman about someone pushing down her gate. And they were more interested in what she was saying than what Andy was saying about Cedric Mitchell and his disappearance. So from that point, I said to myself, I'm going to Jamaica.
Yes.
And I reached Jamaica the 29th of September 2023. And from I reached, these police people were so ugly in character towards me and my family. And the fact that my brother was missing.
You come to a conclusion, why?
No, well, my conclusion is this vicinity in Goshen, Pepper, and Content, these police knows everyone, and everyone is connected. As far as I have this, I've been in Jamaica for 11 months. And I'm telling you, the horribleness that I have encountered through the police is, I've never in my life thought that, the police helping the civilians would become such a detriment, like a failure to investigate anything. Oh, they'd be saying to me, "Oh, nothing as yet." Just so bland. Nothing as yet. We haven't found nothing. Nothing.
All right.
It's always cut off.
All right. Let me ask you. Was it that you're dealing with a particular police officer or different police officers?
At first, we was dealing with two officers that came to question the two what do you call it when you police people in question?
Yeah, the person of interest. Yes.
Persons of interest.
Yes.
These two police were just assigned quickly.
Were they wear uniform or they were in plain clothes?
Plain clothes.
Okay.
They
so
were
most likely they are detectives. They are detectives, right?
Detectives.
Yes.
They were more helpful.
Yes.
So we were assigned a Mr. Dyer, a detective Dyer, and a detective Smith. Mr. Smith is from Santa Cruz or Black River Police Station, but he also works at Santa Cruz Police. He knows everybody that passes through because he was interviewing me outside on the veranda of the Santa Cruz Police department, and every person, whether it's police or civilian, they hail him up. Mr. Smith, wagwan, hey, wagwan, Mr. Smith. And I'm thinking, this man knows everybody. Now, before that, when we went to, me and Mr. Smith and another police officer, I can't remember his name, went to visit Mrs. Smith and Mr. Smith, Lester Smith and Sandera Smith. At one point, we went to their shop. They had a little shop that they sell liquor. A bar, just 2 minutes away from my brother's house. Very coincidental. We saw them at the bar, and that's when I gave them the notice to leave. This woman looked at me, folded her arms, and looked at me like she was some bad girl, really, and open up her legs. You know when someone fold their arm and open up their legs when they're sitting down? That's what she did to me and said, "Oh, that far." She said, I can't speak Jamaican properly, but I'll try. She said, "Who does that belong to, the notice to leave?" I said, "It's yours." She said, "Let me see it." I gave it to her. She flung it back. The name on the notice to leave was spelled wrong, Sandera. I don't know how to spell her name. So she was behaving very rude However, when I got there with Mr. Smith and this police officer, they were in the car. So I jumped out the car and I said, yeah, can I speak to you, Sandera? She come over. But before she starts speaking to me, she noticed the car. She put her hands behind her back and bent down to look through the car. There was one police on one side, on your left side. Other police was on the right. That was Mr. Smith. She bypassed the police on the left and went straight to Mr. Smith and said, Mr. Smith, what's going on? Like, I felt the familiarity between the two. And him laughed and he said, I want to know. She said, let me talk to you. So she walked around the other side of the car, and she was bending out and he opened the door to talk to her. So I watched all of this. I'm watching. As soon as I said, let me see what they're talking about, I walked round. As soon as I walked round, she moved off. And I said, what was you and Mr. Smith talking about? And I went into her ears. I said, what was you and Mr. Smith talking about? She said, ask your police officer. What, you're trying to intimidate me? I said, I'm not trying to intimidate you. I'm asking you a very specific question. What was you talking about? So when I approached Mr. Smith, he said to me, no worry, man, don't worry, everything good. And I was like, what kind of familiarity is this?
But I must pause there. I don't see anything wrong with the familiarity though. It's good that for police to know people, but that doesn't. I'm not seeing where that would stop them from doing their work.
To me, it was too familiar, and I
no man. But I personally see nothing wrong with it though. But go ahead. But
tell me why. You tell me why.
Because it's good. Police know people in the community. Unless there's something that doesn't stop the police from doing their jobs.
Well, Mr. Smith, after that incident, we drove round to...
Okay. All right, let's move on. What has been happening since then?
Since then?
Yes.
Mr. Smith has been the police investigating officer, and every time I ask him what's going on,
yes,
he doesn't reply for a long time, and then when he does decide to reply, he says no more information has come alight, and that's what he kept on saying to me. We have nothing more to tell you.
So do you know if the police had carried out any search, any search of the area?
Of course, they carried out a search, which was my sister, and a private investigating officer, Mr. Fitzy Smith, was there. The search was so.
Oh, so you also hired a private investigator?
In January 2024.
Yes.
We hired a private investigator.
Oh, yes. Mr. Smith. Okay. Yes.
Mr. Fitzy Smith.
Yes.
Basically, Mr. Fitzy Smith got them to do there was a search before. They claimed that they searched a house before I got to Jamaica with dogs and stuff. Not the house, sorry, the surrounding of the house with dogs. There was no witness to that, so I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it isn't. I don't know. The second search was with Santa Cruz, or the Black River Police. The Black River Police came and set up camp. Food and everything was there for their morning breakfast. And most of them were sitting down, having a conversation. You can talk to my sister if you want to. She'll give you more details. And me, my sister, Mr. Fitzy Smith were talking to some of the neighbours. There was a guy named, he looked very, 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 don't say his name though, if you can cut that out. He was very, very concerned. So there's bushes right in front of my brother's house. We heard in that day that somebody took my brother's body and dumped it into the bushes.
Really?
Yes. So we had to go through someone's house, to the back of the house, go through fields and go right round the back to some big bush. It's a forest actually. And it was only me and my sister that enter the forest to look if we see anything. None of the police went across the barbed wire. I got cut from the barbed wire trying to push myself through, and none of the police went into that area to do any search. They just allowed me and my sister to walk into the rubble and into the bushes that can scratch you, and that kind of thing.
Yes.
Trying to get our way through and crackling through the bushes, but we gave up because there was no other persons helping us.
Yes.
So after that, we went up to Fantasyland, where the Wild Ricketts lived, because these people used his name against him. And we went up to his place, and they done a search, and they searched and searched, and they found nothing. But however, the search that was done around my brother's house was not done well at all.
Yes.
They claimed that my brother was in a toilet pit, and they put kerosene and dirt on his body.
Yeah.
And this is what the ex-wife was saying that she heard, and to cover up the smell.
Mm-hmm.
There is I don't want that to be put in your thing at the moment, because I don't want these people to try to do anything.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. This is where I'm saying the failure to investigate key witnesses, which is his wife, his ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, in I think it's 2008, found out that his wife and one of her cousins was having an affair. This cousin of hers had argument with my brother.
Hold on. Go again for me. Go again for me.
Okay. My brother found out that his ex-wife, Tarika Williams, or Tarika Mitchell, at the time, was having an affair. And he confronted them. It turned into a big brawl.
Yes, there's something about cousin. With who?
Cousin. Tarika and her cousin.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. You have to ask Ras if we can involve Ras again in the
No,
conversation.
I wouldn't want to ask him that. Okay. And what? He confronted her and what?
He confronted them, and this man argued with my brother, running him out of his own house, took a machete and chopped him in his back. He threw the machete at my brother, and he gave him a big chop in his back. I can send you the pictures.
That is before he divorced?
That's before he divorced her, yes.
Okay. Wow.
The first child of this woman is supposedly...
Why is that pity? Is that pity never go back to England?
It's a pity he didn't go back to England. I'm so upset with him that he didn't come back and stay.
Trust
or
me.
leave the area of St. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
He loved Jamaica so much. He did want to leave. He did say he's leaving St. Elizabeth to go to live in Montego Bay.
Yes.
But his demise came to him before that.
All right. Since then, have you heard anything official from you would have hired paid the private investigator, right? From either the private investigator or from the police? You get any official report from any of them?
Only on the 23rd of January 2025, we got a report from the police.
What you mind sharing what they are saying?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. All right, so it's everything I told you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The St. Elizabeth police are currently investigating the missing person report of British national Cedric Mitchell. He was 54, so he's 55. Sorry, now.
Yes.
Year-old British man, construction worker from Nation Road, St. Elizabeth. Which one do you want? Let me just.
No, I'm trying to find out what is the latest the police are saying about what is happening.
Yeah. The only information they're giving, the information received indicated that Mr. Cedric travelled between, but it's wrong because some of the dates is wrong.
Okay.
Travelled and the fact that he travelled from America to Jamaica, they left that out. He travelled between Jamaica and England and owns a house on Nation Road, Pepper District. He seemed to be... Pepper District. He returned to the island in March 2023 and rented 2 rooms in his house.
What I'm trying to find out is, what are they concluding? What are they saying?
There's no concluding. They're just telling us exactly what
was reported.
What I've told you, yeah.
And they're not saying where the investigation is leading them, if he's alive or based on information.
No. It says at the end of the report, it says on Tuesday, 9th of January, 2024, at 3 p.m., further communications was made with Detective Constable McKay. I don't even know that person. at CFCD. But no new information was received on Saturday, August 10th, 2024. Further inquiries were conducted in the missing persons community for the residents, but no useful information was received. Significant effort has been put into this investigation, and the police will continue to pursue any leads that arise. The possibilities of forensic findings will also be explored as they become available.
Okay.
We've asked in December the 9th, 2023, for the police to do a forensics at my brother's house. The police, Mr. Dyer, said they're having trouble getting the equipment because of they don't have the finance to get the equipment, and they're trying their best to get the equipment. Now they're saying, as I just said,
yes.
The possibility of forensic findings will be explored. It's been explored since 2023.
23, yeah.
Explored as they become available. Whilst the investigation has been long running, the Criminal Investigation Bureau continues to engage the community for information. The matter is set to be reviewed next on December 27th, 2024. That's it.
Okay. What about the private investigator? You heard anything from him?
The private investigator has said this. Hold on, let me get it for you. We've been asking the private investigator for
a report?
Yeah, for a very long time, and we only received it. Hold on, please, just bear with me, please. We only received it just the other day, just maybe 2 days after we received the police report. But when did we receive it? On Thursday. Yeah? We've been asking for this report from August 2024. And it's
when was it that you engaged the private investigator?
January
2024, and you paid in full?
I paid for the beginning of
from January 2024, and you're just here getting an official report from him?
Yes, and it's very short and sweet.
What's he saying?
Hold on. And it says final investigation report 2. We didn't even get report 1.
Yes.
Anyway, it says reference disappearance of Cedric Mitchell's time frame on or around mid to late July 2023. And it says background. It was...
All right, let's go to the conclusion of what he's saying. The
conclusion is it is also been noted that Mr. Smith has been frequenting the area, issuing threats as to the potential consequence of persons informing on him persons is the Wild Ricketts.
Yes.
Also, Licky Dread has subsequently disappeared. I have to read it all to you, you know.
Yeah, but we kind of pass a certain amount.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah, Licky Dread.
Licky Dread has subsequently disappeared. Suggestions. We suggest that the Smiths be brought in for further questioning. We suggest that the children be interviewed. They did not interview the children or the boy that said that he saw my brother leaving. We suggest that the children be interviewed. We suggest that all pit latrine in the immediate vicinity be examined. We suggest that Mr. Mitchell's ex-wife be brought in for questioning or for interview. We believe that further examination of Flabber could bear fruit. Now, Flabber is Lester Smith's friend in St. Elizabeth. Licky Dread is Lester Smith's friend, but Lester Smith brought Licky Dread into the area, I think. We strongly suggest it be examined for signs of human remains, which is the thing like that. But yeah, that's the end of the report. Really, it's very short and sweet, and yeah.
Well, it's rough.
It is rough.
But you, in your mind, have you concluded that he's gone?
In my mind, I've concluded that he's gone, but in my hopes, I just hope that he's somewhere where I don't know. Yeah. To me, my brother would have contacted my family. In one thing I have to tell you, and I'm just upset with him. On his Facebook, he said, if anything happens to me, on his Facebook, you know, and the police did not even put that in their mind. He said, if anything happens to me, fingers points to Sukkar Williams, which is his ex-wife's brother or cousin or something. Sukkar with his ex-wife's family, basically.
What's his name on Facebook?
Who?
Yeah, your brother.
Cedric Mitchell.
Oh boy.
But since he's been missing, his car keys are missing. His shoes from his house is missing. His summer clothes are missing. His bag that he carries around, this little rucksack that he carries around with him, with his not laptop, his tablet is missing. His passport and his house documents are missing. Everything that is important that makes him a civilian or makes him somebody that is alive is missing.
But boy, I tell you, it's not pretty.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Hard.
So the house in St. Elizabeth now, anybody living there?
No, I have the keys for his house, and so has I gave the authority to
Andy.
His friend Andy, to watch over the house and just tidy up the lawn when it gets a bit messy.
Yes.
There's CCTV cameras I put on his house now, and yeah.
Alright.
And yeah.
Alright, my mom. We'll talk.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah,
please?
go ahead.
When I got home in August, before I came home, me and his daughter were good. We were having a rapport. I really loved her. I still do. But she asked me, Auntie, can I have Cedric's house? Can I have his house keys to stay in there? I said, darling, you can't have it because the house is still under investigation and no one can stay in there. But because I gave the house keys to Andy to look over, to look after the house, basically, while I'm not there, and the ex-wife became very upset and angry. I will send you the videos of that as well. They became very abrupt and the daughter became very nasty to me, cussing, saying nasty things about her dad, saying nasty things about my family. She's still in contact with my mum. And they went to the house and they were brawling, and cursing and telling Andy that you killed Cedric and you in at the house and blah blah. And
Me cannot. Right. Yeah, but me can't give you anything. No, why you don't tell her? Hold on, why you don't tell her? 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 Why you don't tell her?
She not answer no call for me and she not take no text for me because she know what me I do.
So why you never carry? Why? As she have to take it up with my friend? Listen, as she have to take it up with? As she have to take it up with my friend? As she have to take it up with? Yeah. You have to take it up with that, and you have to take. You can't cut off it, else you not get in trouble. We not get in trouble. You can't. When you can't cut off the lock.
Yes, I can lock it. Take out the key. We don't lock.
We never talk to the people them who control the place. We never control the place. Yes. Are you have it? Are you your one? Me ask if I your one. Are you your one? Is he your one? So you have to go to the authorities. You can't come to me. You can't just come take over the man place. So you have to go to the authorities them. Go through the authorities them. Go through the authorities them. Go through the authorities them, my friend. Go through the authorities them. Yeah, go. Virgin, don't touch the lock.
Mind you put your hand
Don't touch the lock,
for
my
me.
brother.
Mind you put your hand for me.
Man, I get in trouble. Oh, man, I
Mind
get in
you
trouble.
put your hand for
This is a felony, you know. Hey, this is a felony, you know. This is a felony, you know, my friend. This is felony. Yeah, breach. Felony. This is a felony, you know. This is a felony, you know. This is a felony. This is a felony. This is a felony. It's a felony. It's a felony, my friend. This is a felony. You breach the law. I lie. Yeah.
Them have to go come to me.
I lie.
And they can't go to mommy.
breach the law.
Them have to go come to me.
You breach the law. You breach the law. When I breach the law.
Like only coffee.
Nah, breach the law. You are breach the law. The boss, you get in trouble when you do this, yeah?
You're lucky.
You get in trouble. Then you can call the police. Why you never come with the police, mister? Mister, why you never come with the police, mister? Mister, why you never come with the police? Why you didn't come with the police? Why you didn't come with the police? Why you didn't come with the police? But why you didn't come with the police? Why you didn't come with the police? Why you don't bring the police? Hello, why you don't bring the police, ma'am? My video it because I know Maxi come with the police. So why you not call the police now? Call the police now, no? Call the police. Why you not call the police now? Why you not call the police?
Video me. Do it.
Now video everything when I take
Do
place.
it.
Right. This is breaking our entire in here. I open the know that. This is breaking our entire. Then you're going to see when you're going to call. You're going to see. 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 You're going to see if you're breaking our entire.
All of we are going to see. Papi off. What are we going to see? Uncle, you have a mind there? Me and the coffee first get one to money.
Yeah, get yourself in a trouble in my box. You didn't know that?
I'm hurt, man.
Are you hurt, is that? Alright, cool. Cool. So why you never carry the police? Huh? Why you never bring the police with you? No police?
No, me, I deal with that.
Oh, you deal with it? You work hard. Alright. You know some my lock do you got that, right? You know some my lock is right? You know some my lock you got that, right? Alright, cool. It's a break in our entire, my friend. This is break. This is breaking our entire.
When the police they want you run, but
when the police they want me?
When everything cool
When police want me? Which police want me?
When you're cool off.
Which police they want me?
You did a hide van Leicester, but you're not hide van Leicester.
Which police they want me?
You're not hide van Leicester again, so you're coming now.
you know, they've been very nasty and abrupt and
Yes.
they want the house and they want his car.
Yes.
And the house and car is under investigation.
Yes.
So I left I gave authority to the Ras Andy to watch the car and the house.
Yes.
Because him and my brother were very close.
Yes.
And he did say to Andy, if anything happened to me, do not make these people take my house. And he said it to me, and he said it to a man who sold him the land.
Yes.
He said it to all three of us. Do not make these people, his ex-wife's family, take his house and his car or anything that belongs to him. It belongs to his children in England. He has 3 children over here. That's
yeah, man.
one thing.
Okay. All right. Thanks. All right. Send me the information here, and
All right.
yeah, man. Good luck. And anything else, we can talk again. All right.
Of course, yeah, definitely.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica.